has never seen a buffalo, so we got. No, I'm just joking. Well, no. Today we're going to go to Yellowstone and check out Yellowstone. What up, Copper family? How's it going today? As you can see, you see my brother in the background working on some Yellowstone oils as we speak. Just putting them up.
Hey, yo.
Hey, how you doing, Matt?
Good, my dude. You?
Great. Well, all 40 of you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. And I'm excited that appreciate you, man. See ya. And he's out. But yeah, I'm really excited for this scent. This kind of hits home. This is my backyard when I was growing up. And when you were talking about what scents we should do for this month, Yellowstone came up, and I'm like, dude, let's do it.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah. So, guys, everyone you can see in the group, appreciate you joining us. It is Yellowstone. Yellowstone is the scent of the month. It is going to be sage, maple, tobacco, and root beer. And it, if you love root beer and you love tobacco, I love this scent. It's one of my favorites.
It's good. Yeah, I just it's in the beard today. It's looking a little shiny and it smells really good, man.
Yeah, and I'd like to appreciate just everyone knows that Matt has a sore throat, and he's pushing through it. So I appreciate you being here, man.
Yeah, we got this.
So let's. I know. We're not going to say hi to everyone right at first, but we got Beard and BS, which by the way, he's from Utah. Ellie, what's up? Taylor, Mark, Josh, Brandon, Jason was in there. Jason that got to come with us. What's up, Steven? He jumps in your life sometimes, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think Fleming
so. From Ireland. Yeah, and then you got Garrett. And Garrett, as everyone knows, Beard Mode. He does a lot of fun videos for all of us. And Mike H, JP, Dagan, what's up, man? Just checking all the highs. Hey, what's up? If I missed you guys, I apologize. Chris Perez, what's up, guys? Bearded Chef Consultant, what's up, Jesse? He's been to the barbershop.
Ooh.
He came during Christmas time. It was really fun to see him.
That's sweet.
Lavina, what's up, man? Gary, Michael, how you doing, Michael? Jeff. Okay, I haven't seen this guy forever. What are you doing, Jeff? He's out of Salt Lake. He's one of my favorite guys in the world. He's that guy who is just happy to be by himself. And he'll be in the corner just people watching. I'm like, dude, he's living life right.
Yeah.
What's up, Mike? How you doing? So anyway, why don't we talk about it? Let's talk a little bit about why Yellowstone. Why did you choose Yellowstone this time around?
Yellowstone, just there's a lot of different ways. Yellowstone, obviously, there's apparently a TV show that everybody talks about. I haven't seen it yet, but that's a thing. I knew you guys had kind of done the trip. It was around this time. It was more summerish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was July of last year.
Yeah, so that was approaching. And in honesty, for some reason, Wyoming, they look up a lot of beard products for whatever reason. They have been for the last couple of months. And I said, you know what? they really have been, searching the way that they, have been searching stuff on Google. I'm like, hey, we need to get a product in front of them that they're proud of, that they're excited about, that they're going to Google search, and hey, it might as well be us.
dude.
And man, it's awesome. It's really cool that, I was able to kind of come up with some stuff. Like we have a method behind our madness where when we do the state stuff, and I throw some crazy stuff at him, and he's like, I don't know, and I don't know
This
if you
one
want me to talk about.
especially.
I don't know if you want me to talk about the root beer and why we kind of came up with that yet, or if
I would
later in
love
the
it.
show.
Let's do it.
So obviously, people are probably thinking root beer, and I'm going to tell you right now, root beer wasn't invented in Wyoming. Root beer isn't really, a thing. I mean, there is root beer companies in Wyoming once there, but for whatever reason, I like to do a real deep dive on the research. So what I found is all these. I don't look at the first page of Google, whatever I do most of the time. I'm going to go 2, 4, 10 pages deep. And there was this one thing that I kept reading for people, like real people leaving reviews on there. Obviously, the geysers were cool and this was cool. And there's some funky smells in Wyoming. But there was one thing that all these hikers just kept reporting is they kept getting whiffs of root beer. They weren't really sure why. And it was just something that just stuck out in almost every single website was root beer, root beer, root beer. And I'm like, we got to do that. We have to take you on an adventure. We have to put you in Wyoming, in Yellowstone. And if you're there hiking, I really think we nailed it, from the trees that they have, from, walking through the woods and getting that little whiff of root beer. Like, this is really going to take you on an adventure. And Tyson, you nailed it again, man.
Oh, it's I really enjoy it. So I am going to answer a few of these questions. So can you fish in Yellowstone? Absolutely. So you cannot keep the native fish. So like rainbow trout, stuff like that. You can get a permit to do that. Yellowstone Lake especially, but you can't keep it. Now the things that are not native to that are, that can actually hurt the native fish and stuff like that, you can keep all day.
Yeah, like the brown brook, rainbow, lake
Yeah.
trout, all that stuff. Yeah.
But yes, so you can fish. It does cost a little bit of money because it's freaking epic there. And then also you really do have to watch out for the bears, the coyotes, the wolves, pretty much all the natural predators too that will eat the fish. So they are very prominent there, and they're not afraid of people because people are like there all the time. Second question, silly question: What does root beer smell like? What does root beer smell like to you? Sarsaparilla, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I said, and I'm not like a huge soda guy, so I mean, I can't really explain that. But yeah, I mean,
I'm not either.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, this like sarsaparilla, almost licorice, like a little bit of a licorice. Scent,
Okay, I can
kind of.
see that.
You know what I mean? I would say there, but yeah, very sweet, and with a little bit of like basil-like spice, maybe like a slight little basil spice. I would say root beer has.
Have you seen no, Chris? But I have seen coyotes there. Definitely have. What's up, Dan? How you doing, buddy? Beard of the North. Okay, he's a good dude. I really enjoy him. But yeah, no. So I have just special. When I think Yellowstone, I think my grandparents taking me. I think of all the buffalo and the deer and Old Faithful. Like that's my memories of growing up, and so this one really hit home. So I
Sounds
actually
like a
have
country song.
What?
Sounds like a country song, talking about your grandparents taking you there, and you're seeing all these animals, and I think we just wrote a country song.
It's facts though. Like just I remember like Cruz was just like shaking. He was so excited to see like buffalo and all this kind of stuff. And to me, I'm like, that's what I grew up with. But that's why we do what we do, and that's why I really enjoy
and
Papa
buffalo
John's,
wings.
and that's what we did.
Buffalo wings are delicious too.
Buffalo wings are amazing.
So good.
So 7 things you didn't know about Yellowstone National Park. Now I knew this, but I wanted everyone to understand kind of what is going on with Yellowstone. So this right here, we went and saw. So you'll see in that video with Jason, Dan, all those guys, the mayor, Scott, Brian, all these guys, you would see this thermal pot. And so over 50% of the thermal piles and all this mud pots and everything come from Yellowstone. And dude, they smell nasty butt. Old Faithful isn't as reliable anymore. So when I was growing up back in the 90s, there was a huge fire, and Old Faithful right here would go off every 10 minutes to an hour, and now it's very, very sporadic. Sometimes it won't even go off during the day. Like when we were there, it was supposed to go off in an hour, and I think we waited for an hour and a half to 2 hours waiting for it to go off. So since the fire, it's not as faithful as it once was.
It's kind of like me with Taco Bell. I go off every 30 minutes to 60 minutes as well. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to bring the old faithful a little more Taco Bell.
All right. Then the next one is this happens all the time. You really are just going slow, and you'll see buffalo, you'll see elk, you'll see deer. They'll just kind of just be hanging out on the road because, like I said, they're used to the people, and so it's easier for them to go on that than go through all the woods. So
is that Border Patrol in the background, that vehicle, or is that like the park police?
It looks like a park ranger.
Okay, because Border Patrol has the same color, and I'm like trying to think what border they're patrolling.
Yellowstone. There's a lot of poachers out there. There really
right,
is,
but Border Patrol really protects,
yeah,
Canada and Mexico.
So Yellowstone dates up to 11,000 years ago is what they can see. But this is the big one. If anyone's seen 2012 with John Cusack and stuff, this is a thing. It really is a super volcano. All of this Yellowstone is one big, massive super volcano. And if it did erupt, as you can see, it's 5,790 square miles of ash it produced last time, and it would do the same thing this time. So I think that's pretty cool.
It's due. Did it say 70,000
70,000 years since it's erupted. And it is active. That's why you have so many hot pots, because it's a super volcano, and it's just all of this is just hot, and it's because of the volcano or the magna. And then right here, as you can see, it has the largest concentration of mammals in all of the lower 48 states. And so when I was doing that, hey, guess the state and you get a free beard oil. By the way, I did that on all four. I did on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And I will reach out to the winners here today, so you guys can get your free oil.
Heck yeah.
So, and then also Yellowstone has its own Grand Canyon, which it has a big and a small, and it takes you about half a day to hike down there, but it is worth it. Right there, where the waterfall is, you can actually hike down on some stairs that they built with railings, and you can hike right to where the water is, and it's really cool.
That seems lame. I think you need to, you gotta naturally go in there.
But with a thumbs up, who's been to Yellowstone? I am curious, because like Yellowstone, like I said, is one of my favorite things in the world. So I am curious how many of you guys have been to Yellowstone.
Seen a lot of comments earlier that was like, man, I want to go, bucket list item. I want to go. And then somebody was like, I want to go, babe. Wasn't sure if that was Garrett or Mrs. Garrett, but
well, that's it. So I think next year, I think it's going to be a tradition. I think that's our thing that we're just going to do from now on. Our anniversary will be Jackson Hole, Yellowstone. So everyone understands the vibe of Copper Johns.
Mm-hmm. It's cool.
So, yeah. There you go, Ken. He's actually going to be coming to the barbershop too, and we're going to go to Park City and all that fun stuff.
Sounds awesome.
Been twice. Yes, he has. So
it's a long ways from me. I haven't made it.
So again, the scent profile is Yellowstone. It's going to be tobacco, maple, sage, and root beer. This is going to be good for the whole entire month.
So good.
As you can see, there's the buffalo, and you see the hot pods, which is, I think it's just an epic picture too.
It is cool. When you keep saying hot paws, I keep thinking hot pocket.
Hot pop. Yeah. Hot pop. But it's going to last all month, and just today only. Feel free to use Yellowstone, and you'll be able to save 20% at checkout. As is why it's scrolling down there. Just I've never done a discount code during a live, but I'm like, might as well. I'll go until noon my time, so 2:00 Eastern tomorrow. So, all right, let's do this. Let's do a Hot Pockets. Yes, Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Let's do this. Why don't we do a giveaway? Let's do a $20 gift card.
Okay, let's do the thing.
So why don't you come up with a fun question?
Yeah, because I'm totally prepared. So
no, I'll do a question.
Right. I got one. I got one. Okay. I got one, I think.
So tell me when you're ready, and then I'll do the dots.
Okay. Yellowstone is pretty big. All right, it's so many miles, and it's larger than 2 states combined. Which 2 states?
It's actually 3.
I don't know. I'm just that's what Google said.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'm just going with this. I feel if I can,
There's
if
3 entryways into Yellowstone, and there's 3 states that enter it.
no. It's larger than 2 of these states
Oh, I
combined.
apologize.
Not which 3 does it touch. That would feel like that would have been too easy. All right, I do see the correct answer in the chat.
Yeah.
And the first one is the second one on our list. Yep.
Awesome. Congratulations, Michael. That's what I was thinking too. Pretty much everyone got that one.
Too easy next time because it encompasses 3,472 square miles, which is 2.2 million acres, and it's larger than Rhode Island and Delaware combined.
Does it say how many acres like public can see? Because if it's that big, I wonder how much like the public can actually see.
Doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 1/10 of it.
Maybe
that might be high.
Yeah.
Yellowstone Forever though is where I got the Yellowstone.org, and the logo is just, I don't know. Maybe it's because like I'm a child, but anytime I just see these clouds and coming out, they look like fart clouds. Tell me I'm wrong.
Great question, Michael. If you're on Instagram, just message me on Instagram and say that you won. I need your email address and your official name. So if it's Michael, just send me your Morabito. I apologize. I'm not trying to ruin it. Forgive me if I said that wrong. But just send me your name. Huh?
You nailed it. That's right? Good.
Yeah, that's. But if not, just email me at info@copperjohnsbeard.com and I can get it to you tonight as well. Awesome. Yeah, what's up, David? So yeah, why don't we ask some questions since you have to be out of here a little bit earlier than normal.
Do the thing.
So okay, you do you travel a lot?
Not like super far, but like a lot of day trips. I'm a day trip kind of guy.
But you have traveled. I mean, you went to Disneyland and Orlando, all that kind of stuff, and you just loved it, I remember.
Disney sucks. Don't ever go there, kids.
What's your favorite place you've ever traveled? And I want to know your guys' answer in the comments, please.
Man, this isn't probably a huge popular one, but one of my favorite places that I have traveled and did travel is I love to go into the city of Pittsburgh.
Really? Why?
I love it there. Right here, that's the Pittsburgh Ballpark, PNC Park. So that's my team. That's there. There's just something about catching a baseball game. Going to Yankee Stadium, not a huge Yankee. That's up there too. I was able to see the old Yankee Stadium, the new stadium, the Met Stadium, Shea Stadium, and then the brand new one. So I love baseball. I love anytime I can check a game. But going to that park right there is pretty up there.
Okay. Fun fact. Since you are a baseball fan, so when Isaac's he'll be 19 in 15 days. It's crazy. I have a kid that old. Wow. But he'll be 19 in 15 days. And when he was not even 1, I went to the Nationals Houston game. I was up in DC. I was working there at the time. And we went. I really wanted to see Roger Clemens pitch. It was like his last year. It was his last hurrah type of thing. Yep. And so I go out there, and we're right. So we're in the outfield. We're in the right field, I believe. And we're in the right field. And right there is where the warm-ups for all the pitchers are. Yep. And right before the game starts, the bullpen, yeah. And right where Roger Clemens was there pitching. And there was a huge group of people, and they were throwing some, baseballs and stuff like that. And I'm holding Isaac's and just pointing and just letting him kind of see. And Roger Clemens pointed at me and threw the ball, and I caught it with my hand. So we have a big H for Houston that I got from Roger Clemens. I thought, that's cool.
That is pretty cool. No, it's awesome. It's a good thing you have those big paws so you could catch it while having a baby in one hand. And...
Yeah, it was really nice. That made me like him a lot. I thought that was really cool. So
that is cool.
I can't remember who won. I just remember that moment, and I thought, that's cool.
Late in his career, probably wasn't Houston.
He was with Houston. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
they weren't as good then.
No, that's when it was Enron Field still.
Oh, yeah.
They were still Enron instead of, what is it, Orange Julius or whatever it is right now.
But they change them so much, I can barely keep up.
Yeah. Yeah, but Enron. Sheesh, if you remember that.
Oh yeah. I wish Montreal still had a team because that's like the closest to me. It was like it's like 2 hours away from me, so it was pretty cool to be able to go there. So I'm hoping they bring Montreal back somehow.
That would be cool. They do that for the NBA.
Yep, there's talks of it. They're going to expansion, but there's also talks. Who knows of like potential Vegas or somewhere more.
So the
popular.
owner of Utah Jazz says they're going to be purchasing a new. They're going to be purchasing a baseball team, and I'm like, who? That's
Probably,
in the works right now. I was thinking of Oakland. But Oakland, I heard, is going to Las Vegas.
Yep, they'll probably get like Miami or somebody.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we got some people who said Israel. Whoa, Judd, you been to Israel? That'd be cool. Fun fact: my aunt. This literally, I just got back yesterday from a family party, and my aunt went to Jerusalem, and she got this olive oil from the garden. They said so. She's very, very religious and all that, and so anyway, I thought that was really cool.
That is cool.
But Israel, that'd be cool. Yes, it is. That is the new hat, and it looks freaking epic. Maine, dude. Have you ever been to Maine? You've been to Maine.
Not as like an adult. I've been in Maine, but not like enjoy like I would like to. I'm gonna head up there. It's not too far. I think I can get there in about 8 hours.
Okay, yeah, dude. So South Portland, Maine is the only place I've ever been, and it was really nice. Yeah, that's a lot of people I'm hearing. His backyard. What's up, Jace? Appreciate that. He just sent me a video, man. Appreciate it.
Jace, good dude. Producer Jace.
Producer Jace, right?
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans. Yes, it does, man. New Orleans has a cool vibe. It's definitely different. Fort Collins. Okay. Why Fort Collins? That doesn't seem like a place you'd go just to go hang out. Tampa. Okay. The entire west side of Florida. That makes sense. I love
Tampa's
Florida.
fun. I've been there.
Yeah. Hawaii. LA, I want to go to Hawaii. That would be a bucket list place to go.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yes, he does.
It's pretty cool.
Beard Laws, you're a Yankees fan? I was like, no, he's not. He's like totally opposite.
No, Pirates.
He loves Yankees though.
Gotcha.
He's from New York. He's from Palmyra, New York, if you know where that is.
Elmira?
Palmyra or something like that. It's upper north. I don't know. It's upper.
It's maybe. Not upper, but there's Elmira. When I know where Elmira is. I've never heard of Palmyra. Maybe it's, I don't know. There's a lot of places in New York.
There really is. I have been through about half the United States in 4 different countries. It's hard to say. Well, dang.
Show off.
Isn't your husband from what part of Mexico is your husband from, Dagan? That'd be pretty cool to travel.
Yep.
I was supposed to be named Nolan Ryan when I was born. Oh.
Much better than Garrett. Nolan Ryan McCarty.
Jace, appreciate it, man. I think I don't see any more states that people have traveled to. JP, mostly Florida, buddies from PA. Yes, Banana Hands, I see it. Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin. I could live in Austin. I don't know if I could live in Dallas.
I don't think I could live in either.
You can live anywhere except where you are.
Oh, it is Palmyra.
Yeah, it's Palmyra. Yeah,
never heard of it. Rochester. Yeah, that's 3.5 hours from me. Rochester.
Gatlinburg, Tennessee. How come I know that name? Is that is that a Civil War place?
Sounds like some kind of war would happen.
Ooh, yeah. Dude, China? That'd be epic. Hong Kong, that would be kind of cool. OKC was fun. Chicago, I've been to Chicago. I didn't really care for it as much.
Yeah, no.
I'm just looking. I don't want to miss anyone. Rumor has it Tyson does the California scene. It'd be Compton theme. So stupid. Yeah, Palmyra. There you go, dude. I'm still catching up.
Okay, I'm always ahead of you.
Tyson, hit the like button. You're way behind. You shut up, Mike. Mike was in that too, in that video at the very beginning.
Nice.
But it's in the Smoky Mountains. That's why I know it.
Probably some good moonshine.
Right. All right. Second question for you. What's the biggest difference in how people live there compared to like Pittsburgh? I guess.
Live there.
See,
and
the
here?
question was really more for people like Israel. You've been to Israel or Hong Kong, places like that. You've never been anywhere outside America?
Canada. Does that count?
Doesn't count either.
Why not? It's somewhere different. It's a whole different country.
What's different about it?
It's a little bit colder than where you're from. So is here. They have free healthcare. That's different. They're all really nice, except for the French. The French people up there, they don't like the Americans so much. That's okay. But Canada's super nice, super clean. Biggest difference too, like if you were to go to a water park, for instance, there's one kind of near me that's like the Great Escape or something like that, or Water Safari. And then you go to Canada, there's Calypso Water Park, and it's like night and day. In the one here in New York, you got to lock your stuff up in lockers. There's just people just being jerks, just you know what I mean, just the way that they're dressed and their appearance and stuff. You go to Canada, everybody's nice. You can just leave your stuff all over the park. Nobody's going to steal your stuff. I mean, they're super nice. They're it's a different world. Love Canada.
Yeah, people walk everywhere in China. I'm from New York. We mind our business most of the time. Now here in Florida, people are nosy. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here in Utah, I would say people thrive in gossip sometimes, and they love to know what's going on in the world and how to. Here, people eat boiled peanuts. Elsewhere, I still never tried boiled peanuts and Coke. Everyone says that's a thing.
I haven't tried it, but I've had boiled peanuts, and they are very good.
Really?
Yeah, see? The French.
Belgium was a cool place. Everyone was so friendly.
Plus, Canada they have poutine and all dressed chips. And lots of Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
But we have a Tim Hortons now, too, because we're cool.
California, we never saw the U.S. travel. Western New York is like South Canada.
Kind of.
Gossip and fry sauce or fart sauce, whatever you choose. See, Jeff knows what I'm talking about. We thrive on gossip and fry sauce. We really do. People just love to talk about people here.
That sounds exhausting.
Yeah, dude, I just ignore it. Next, the country I live to next is Moonshine Capital of the World.
It's a pretty cool title.
Yeah, Utah is a gossip state. Facts. Yeah, I just with Isaac being in Paraguay right now, I know like there's no traffic laws, there's none. There's a lot of drug use. I didn't realize that outside the big third world, not a lot of money is being spent on drugs, and I was shocked. I didn't realize that.
I must be where I live. Must be third world then.
Different kinds of drugs, I think.
Okay. I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Not my world.
All right. Next one is what favorite state you've ever been to? Now, see, this is for everyone else because we already know your answer.
No, so that was I hate the state of Pennsylvania. If I have to pick a state, not hate, but I don't love it. If you ever driven through Pennsylvania, they're the worst.
I've been in Pittsburgh.
The worst roads ever. Not my favorite. I'd have to say probably my favorite state that I've been to would be North Carolina. I love North Carolina.
Really?
I do. I love it. Dude, Florida. Parts of it are pretty nice, but not Orlando. Not my cup of tea. But no, if I could pick one, I love North Carolina. I'd even consider moving there again.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Not Utah, huh?
Not on my move list, but I'd like to visit list. Maybe. I don't know. I've never been. I don't really go west. I've never really had a reason to go anywhere. And to be honest, I didn't even know where Wyoming really was on a map. Like I learned it probably as a kid, but I've lost a lot of brain cells since then because of concussions. So like I kind of forget the map over there, and I didn't realize where Wyoming was. I kind of want to go.
Dude, Wyoming's gorgeous. There's some gorgeous, gorgeous parts of Wyoming.
But I don't want to go there because then everybody's going to gossip about me, and I don't like that.
Yeah. I would say for me personally, I love Carlsbad, Oceanside, California. I love the beach. I can live on a beach house right now. That's the kind of vibe I'm in right now. Or I could go to St. George, Utah, and live in the mountains, and kind of just do that too.
See, I'd go mountains over beach all day.
See, I would say that, but then I go to the beach and I could just listen to the waves, just pound the waves in the shore all day.
What was it like again?
I'm really, really hot. They're like grape leaves.
But the thing too is, I mean, I guess I could potentially see that, but most beaches are so commercialized and so, you know what I mean? There's so many tourists. There's just so many people there. What I don't know. That's not fun for me. But if you're in a mountain, you're just gonna hang out with, you know, like your country song. You know, the deer and the antelope. That's where they roam, and you know, you have nature, and I don't know.
See, Michael, if we just had the ocean, that's the only thing. But I understand. But if you can afford, which mind you, I can't afford, but this is the perfect world. If you could afford your own beach house, it's a private property, and then it's just your beach.
I guess now that's never crossed my mind because it's something that's never going to happen. But I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you get a beach house and move me in. Get a big enough house.
Right. So Texas, and it's not just because I live there. You see the mountains, plains, rolling hills, etc. A lot of beautiful places, but it's freaking hot. But one of my favorite shows is from there, Friday Night Lights. I love that show growing up. Preach. Yeah, see, he just moved to California, or he is in the midst of moving.
No,
North Carolina. There you go.
You
know where Boone is?
I'm not. Yeah, I know where Boone is.
There you go. Hey, how you doing, Dan? Appreciate you joining us, man.
What about the aliens?
Tyson, we have the ocean. It's the Great Salt Lake, dude.
Kind of.
Yeah, not an ocean. No, not even remotely. I wouldn't go swimming there. It's all the salt will suck all of your water out of your body. Yeah, Louisiana is gorgeous. So awesome. All right, next question. Or just because we do have some new people in here, let's cover Yellowstone one more time. So Yellowstone, just so you guys know, is our new scent of the month. It is tobacco, root beer, maple, and sage. It's a really good scent. I personally enjoy it. And again,
it's good.
See if I can get it to focus.
Enhance.
Wait for it. There you go.
Boom.
So, and again, right here, it's state 5 of 50, as you can see right there. So
we're already 5 in. That's crazy.
I know. I'm excited for next month already. I told you, I'm like, hey, I have a set. This is what I want. And you're like, what state should we do it? And we figured it out.
I love it. I'm excited. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
I know.
We got a whole beautiful May.
Iraq and Italy, yeah. California was my favorite so far. Yeah, Mike. There's something about California. I didn't even mind the people. The people said, but I didn't go to LA. I didn't go downtown or any of the big cities. I was just outskirts. So I think I'm going to retire in Tennessee. There's a lot of people who live in Tennessee.
What's retirement?
I know, right?
Sounds wonderful.
My kids, cool fact, Chris. So you guys know my daughter, she just won her state. So now she's on to regionals and she's going to be in Arizona. She leaves Wednesday. I'm kind of excited. All my girls are going to go, including my wife, and me and the boys are going to hang out.
Yeah.
No one wants to come to Detroit.
Nope.
You could have a really good football team this year, though. Thank you, Marshall. Appreciate you, man. Is Yellowstone more tobacco forward or root beer forward? So root beer is the least amount of fragrance in there. However, I would say you do smell root beer, but nothing is too forward. It's all kind of intertwined together, I would say.
Yeah, it works nice. Like it really does, kind of like everything Tyson puts out. It really does take you on an adventure. Like I said, I've never been to Yellowstone, but I'm very intrigued. The people that have been to Yellowstone smell this and kind of see if it places you somewhere out there. Not exactly Yellowstone, because Tyson said it earlier. Kind of smells not great. We're not going to put something that smells like actual Yellowstone and
Yeah, we put some
geysers, and
sulfur.
we're not going to do that.
But man, no, just I absolutely loved Moosehead Lake, and
Mhm.
this doesn't smell like anything. Takes you on a total different adventure, in my opinion. But yeah, I went through quite a few bottles of Moosehead. All right, now any place in the whole entire world, where do you go before you die? Where do you go? Everyone, where do you go?
I'm probably going to Ireland. I really want to go, just have a beer, the old country, just see it. I've had a couple of buddies go there, and they say it's just absolutely amazing. So that's where I want to go.
I bet you they have some pretty good beer for you too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you can actually get certified to pour a Guinness in Ireland. I already know I'm already certified, but all right, Andrew, let's go.
Yeah, there's a lot. Guatemala. Is that because is your family from Guatemala, man? Yeah, Italy, Ireland. We got 2. Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
Scotland.
I would like to check out. Yeah. And
Ireland would be
me.
fun.
And
Yep.
me.
Dude, Chernobyl would be really, really cool. I'm
Not going there.
not right now. Heavens no.
I'm not
Have they
going there
even messed
ever.
it up? Did the Russians mess that up even more than it
Don't
was?
know. Probably.
Crazy.
Unless they're watching the new.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good.
Italy, Alaska, New Zealand. Sweet, man. Appreciate it, Mark. 5 gallons. I must have missed something. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, Guatemala for 10 years. Ireland. I'm from the country, Western New York.
That is its own country.
Darkest place on earth, so I can get some sweet night sky photos. Where's that? Dude, Thailand would be cool, Chris. See, mine is really just a whole Europe tour, but I have to see the Colosseum. I would love to go to Rome and see all that stuff, and I just think 5-gallon bucket list. Gotcha.
Now I get it. Apparently the Canary Islands are the darkest place on earth.
Seriously?
That's what Google told me. I don't know.
Dude, so Utah, if you're on the top of the mountains, you can see the northern lights. It's never happened. And that's just because we've gotten so much snow and the air is so clean right now. It's crazy. I think there's a dark area in Pennsylvania.
That's facts.
Tyson, this fool is from Sluted Island, but a desert because I couldn't stand it. It was so dumb. He's talking about Ireland and Egypt. Egypt would be epic. But then I see pictures of Egypt, man. And then like the pyramids, you see the cities like right next to the pyramids. I'm like, that kind of takes the luster from it to me.
Yep.
Like I went to Guatemala. I've been to Guatemala before. And you go to the pyramids like Tikal and stuff like that. And you're like, oh, dude, Tahal. And you go there and you're like, this is going to be epic. And you go there and it's like the government has taken cement and outlined it and made it so that, they didn't do a good job. And so it's very, very, it's almost destroyed. But you get to see the history and what it looked like and stuff like that. But it was very disappointing.
Did you walk like an Egyptian?
I did. I really did. But like they have those holes, those basketball that we talked about, like how you like basketball / baseball, and they had it's like an arena and it's like almost a canal, and the winners would get put to death and like what is it called, to their gods, like they would what is that called?
The winners would
like to win the game was the most honor you could have. And then they would be sacrificed to their gods. Like, this is the best that we have, so we're going to sacrifice them.
Unreal.
Yeah.
And now look at us. Now we give participation trophies out to everybody.
Yeah. Dude. Did you just change your logo, Travis? All right. They're still talking about that. But yeah, Ireland would be cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be all right.
All right, another $20 gift card. You doing it?
Yeah.
Do you have a
So-
question or should I do it?
I got one. I got
All
one.
right, let me hurry and put dots in here.
Okay, put the dots in there, the dipping dots. All right, so he's gonna put some dots. That means
There we go.
All right, so there was a band once that said, "Don't go chasing waterfalls." There's a lot of them, on the 2.2 million acres of Yellowstone. About how many waterfalls are there? I have a specific number that I'm going to put in the
dang.
private chat. Okay, so Tyson knows. That's how many I'm looking for, according to this article on some random website that I found. How many waterfalls, roughly?
Everyone's saying TLC. That's not the question.
Good try, though. Good try. You guys were
Don't
right about
go
chasing waterfalls.
chasing waterfalls. I think that was Candace's favorite.
Yep, that's a good.
Dude, someone got it like instantly.
Wow. Yep.
He was on that random website too.
Smart. Very smart.
So,
Yeah,
all right.
I gave you guys the thing.
Mike,
Wow, all the mics are winning. So if your name is not Mike, you just can't win tonight. It's Mike Monday. I don't know if
I
you guys
like
knew
Mike
this.
Q too. So Mike, hit me up. I know you know how to hit me up, so hit me up and I'll send you. I just need your name and your email address, which I think we have already.
His name is Mike.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, but you could have like Tyson
Mike
is
Q.
your, but then all of a sudden your email address is yellowstone.com or something, you know. Wow, that's Ruben, that's a lot.
That's a lot of waterfalls. Yep. that's a lot of waterfalls.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you just joining us and having some good times. So yeah, no, I have some would you rathers that I want everyone to play, but I don't know if you want to do them with us.
I just want to tell you real quick that there are 17,077 documented waterfalls in all of America.
Wow.
So maybe Ruben was guessing America, not Yellowstone.
America. Yeah, Jeff, 294 waterfalls. Obviously, I've only seen 10.
I haven't seen any, but yeah, that's what the internet says, and the internet doesn't lie.
Right? Yeah, but Jeff, we need to hang out, man. It's been a while. Like I said, Jeff is kind of the nicest guy in the world.
Kind of,
all right,
not
guys,
the nicest.
Would you rather? What?
You said kind of the nicest guy, so he's kind of nice, but
he's a nice guy. You know what I mean? He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Name that movie.
Do it. The viewers are going to do that.
All right, guys, name this movie. He's a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a nice guy.
I don't know. I don't
these
really
are nice
movies.
guys. It's Three Amigos. It's El Guapo.
I like Three Musketeers.
Just kill one of them. These are nice guys. Just kill one of them. All right. Would you rather vacation at the mountains or beaches?
We already did this. I know the future.
But
what?
Are you ever not in the mood to go to a beach?
Yes.
You're never in the mood.
I mean, once in a while, I don't mind, I guess, but I hate sand, like getting in your feet, and then if you sit in, then it's in you know what I mean? Then it's in your beard.
We're going to get it personal right now. We're getting personal. So when last time I went to California, we did bodyboards because there's no way I'm getting up to do surfing or anything like that. But bodyboards are really fun. So I get in there and then we get into the hot tub and I had no idea the sand that was caught between my legs. And I was like rubbed raw and it just stung. I was like, holy crap.
Don't have those issues in the mountains. Just throwing that out there. And I'm mountains all day. Love it.
Oh yeah, and he's a nice guy.
And you're gonna camp. Are you gonna camp on the beach or are you gonna camp in the mountains?
No, I didn't say I would go to the ocean. But I am sometimes in the mood for the ocean. Like right now, I'm in the mood to relax, and that to me is relaxing. However, literally, this sounds like really white trashy, but one of my favorite things to do is get in the river with my with my lawn chair, sit in it while my kids are playing in the river and all that kind of stuff, and me just watching them and drinking a soda and just relaxing.
I've done that. Done that plenty of times, yeah.
Right? It's just so relaxing and fun.
It is. Yep.
Mountains, beaches, beach and fish. See, I want to go deep sea fishing one day. I've never got to. I really do want to go to your house one day, and you can take me fishing.
Okay.
Because you live with all those
One of the
Hey, how
best
you doing, Becky?
smallmouth fishing places in the entire U.S.
Right,
I can't
beach
put you
all
on
over.
fish, but I could probably find the old man sold his boat, so now I gotta find another boat. But don't worry, we'll figure that one out.
Michael, this is kind of me. I think that's me right there. Vacation at the beach, live in the mountains. But that's kind of what you do, man. Mountains with a lake, dude. That would be epic. Ocean scenery get boring after 2 weeks for me. Yeah, but the sound would it be? So, all right. Next, would you rather? And again, guys, there's zero pressure. You guys know me. Yellowstone will work for up until tomorrow, but there's always going to be something there for you guys. But this scent again, Yellowstone is maple, sage, tobacco, and root beer. It's
So
very
good.
unique. I really enjoy it. It does have a root beer scent to it. So if you like sarsaparilla, you like root beer, you're going to like this one. All right. I'm just looking. It's Hawaii Beach and mountains. There you go. You can have
And a volcano.
travel around the world by plane or boat. So cruise ship or plane just to get to your destination.
Plane.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just. Why is that?
I kind of get boat sick sometimes, and I don't get sick on a plane unless I'm hungover. So
Can't you just put a patch on behind your ear like they do for motion sickness?
I don't know. I don't really want to find out. And let's be honest, we've all seen Titanic.
So I don't know. It depends on what's up, Gary. Plane, boat, plane. No boat, so plane. Mark, I'm not going to say anything. plane, boat. Yeah. So it kind of depends on the type of mood you're in for that type of vacation, because you can go long. Like you can get to your destination, go have a good time, go search the world, that area, or you can go on a cruise ship and just kind of relax and just get to your destination when you get to your destination. So I think it kind of depends on what you're in the mood for.
True. Yeah, I'd just rather get there.
See, for me right now, in my mood, I'm all about just relaxing on a boat with no phone service. And just like,
fair enough. There's no service on a plane either.
Yeah, but to me, then you get there and you're there. That's like 3, 4, 5 hours, and then you're there. Where it takes you a week on a boat.
Yeah, imagine having to poop on a little toilet on a boat though for a week. No,
I've after some of those churros that you eat and everything on a cruise, dude. They had these little churros like this big, like this big, and I probably one time, huh?
That's not little. It's plenty big enough for a churro.
And there's little churros, and I had like 20 of them for breakfast one day, and I was regretting it the whole time.
That's funny.
But yeah. Oh, see, I hate them both. Terrified of flying and getting seasick. Oh, dang. He's never living in Ireland, but you can go visit him in Ireland.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no other way.
So, Steven, I don't know if you were here during that time, but that's where Matt wants to go. And Garrett and Beers and BS, they all want to go to Ireland. So they'll come hang out with you, man. Churro, that's the magic word. That's what I'm saying, man. And when they're free. All right, next one. I didn't write this one down. No, I'm looking for. I have a lot here.
I'm ready. Whenever.
Aisle seat or window?
Window.
Really?
I like to look out.
Wait, shut up. Are you serious? Jeff.
Come on, man.
All right. Well, that's all I had kind of planned for tonight, just because you said you needed to kind of skid that early. And but is there anything you want to go over it one more time? Yellowstone, for those who are just joining us. Yes, he's serious. Jeff, it's a pastry that's like a stick. I'm explaining about that has
It's
cinnamon
fried.
sugar
It's
on
fried
it.
dough, right? Like
Yeah, it's fried dough with cinnamon sugar, but it's like a churro. It's freaking phenomenal.
it's like a churro.
You just cry.
Pretty good.
There you go. We'll bring them the
boom.
best pint of Guinness.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'll drink all of the pints.
But their Guinness is warm, right? They don't ice it or cold it.
Usually room temp. That's how I drink my beer too.
Oh, okay.
Because I used to steal, allegedly used to steal all the beer from my dad, and he was like, "I'll show you. I'm going to stop putting it in the fridge. You'll never drink warm beer." And that's what I did. I just grew up drinking warm beer.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Speaking of Yellowstone, sent 5 of 50. It's amazing, honestly. We're really trying each month to take you on a scent because maybe you don't like to fly. Maybe you don't like to, be in a boat. And maybe you just don't have the money to travel all across our beautiful country or come to our country. So we're going to put you on an adventure. You don't have to. You can just simply let Tyson bottle a trip into a butter or an oil or, whatever, potentially whatever else you want, and it's going to come right to your doorstep, and then you can put it on, wear it, and just be, like you're in Yellowstone this month. I mean, same thing when we did the last ones. I mean, the main one was fantastic. I mean,
Yeah, I
it
really
smelled like you were up there. And this is going to take you on an adventure. In the reason, again, the root beer is we read a lot of reports that said for whatever reason when people traveled, they just kept getting hints of root beer, and it doesn't always make sense. But hey, it's in here. And again, this is Yellowstone, and it was something that Tyson was really very, very excited about when we threw the idea around. So it was cool to be able to have my brain.
I didn't know how I was going to incorporate root beer. I had no idea.
You were nervous a little bit, and I was just like, "You got this, you got this." But yeah, if you're a root beer lover, a tobacco lover,
does, Gary.
It's good. It blends really, really well, and like you said, it's very, very limited root beer, and it blends perfectly. It's good stuff.
Well, I appreciate it, man, and I appreciate you jumping on, even though you have a sore throat. You would never guess, and you're always just the life of the party. So I appreciate it, man.
Power through. No, I appreciate it.
So, and everyone who is expecting dad bods and beards to be on the 14th, that is Mother's Day, and since we're not going to do a live on Mother's Day, and take that time away from our wives and our mothers. So what we're going to do is dad bods and beards on the 21st. So just to help you guys, here you go. Dad bods and beards. I think it's so funny. It's so stupid. But yeah, it's something that I really enjoy doing with Logan. So
heck yeah. That's what it's all about, man. Having fun.
It really is. It's we just got done recording our 3rd episode, and I guess our 3rd episode is about fatherhood and the challenges that we have, and that's going to be coming out this week sometime. And
sweet,
it's going to be fun. I think it's a little intense for our first episode on a podcast, but it is what it is.
No, that's good, man. I can't wait to continue to listen. Make sure you guys check it out. It's good stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, guys, I truly appreciate you guys joining us. If you ever need anything, and just let us know. And also hit me up if you won any of the gift cards tonight. Appreciate you guys. Take care.